Hi everyone, Christine Fraser here from Inner Glow Getter, and in this video I'm going to share with you how to overcome resistance that might be holding you back from leading a healthier lifestyle, or in other areas of your life. You may be having resistance towards pursuing your dreams, doing things that you love, or even in a relationship. So what I want to share with you is, first of all, what is resistance? What is resistance? A lot of people don't even understand that they have this internal resistance to be healthier. And what we tend to do is we actually suppress a lot of what we desire in our own healthy behaviors with sabotaging behaviors, with overeating or eating too much sugar, junk foods, and all these types of things. And this types of behavior actually stem from our subconscious mind. So a lot of times we want to take action, but we're holding ourselves back. Well, that is what we want to call resistance. So how do you overcome resistance? So we all have this sort of, I call it your internal thermostat. So a lot of times when you want to lose weight, for example, you may have this internal thermostat that says, I'm supposed to be this weight. And you may start working out and exercising and eating better, and you start to lose weight. And then all of a sudden you go on this binge eating because you didn't work on that internal thermostat. Now, this is not something that you can do from a conscious level. And that's where this gets really fun. When you start to learn these tools on how to overcome resistance, you can really start to go into your behaviors and start shifting that internal stuff that's holding you back. Okay? So how do you break free from resistance? Well, there's several methods, and this is where spiritual practice can come into play, or using tools like meditation. Meditation is probably the number one tool to release resistance. Okay, so we have to start looking at our brains as 20% conscious, 80% subconscious. And you cannot shift your subconscious mind consciously, okay? So it's not your fault that you're making all these behaviors, but when you understand how to shift your subconscious mind, you can start to release that resistance and get results in all these areas of your life. Okay, so one of them I said is meditation. Secondly, there's things like chanting, spiritual practices that people might implement. I really breath work one of the most powerful forms of releasing resistance. I just had a client who came on a retreat doing the breath work, and she said after one session, one hour session, she said she felt like she lost 15 pounds of emotional baggage. Now, 8 weeks later, with a little bit of nutritional guidance and continuing with this breath work, she's actually physically lost those 15 pounds. So you can see how we store emotions in our bodies through food, and that's building up this resistance in our body. So when we start releasing resistance, we start releasing emotional baggage, we start to get results and start taking action, and leads to a lot more healthier behaviors. You'll actually feel like you want to start running, or you'll want to start practicing yoga. You'll want to start doing those things. So resistance starts in the body. I also find that when you're able to implement exercise, or more importantly, a yoga practice helps you come into alignment, not just in a physical sense, but in your whole life sense, where you come into alignment with it, doing the things that you want to be doing. So if you have a morning ritual of implementing a yoga practice, meditation, even journaling, a journaling practice can also help you break through that resistance. So you have to implement these tools, or else you're going to have a really difficult time overcoming that resistance. Now, of course, there's other tools that can help you with this subconscious part of your mind. And I am a huge fan of things like neuro-linguistic programming, which is NLP, or hypnosis, or even theta healing. Some of these things that you may not have heard of, that you may want to give a try, you'll really start to see shifts in your life when you start to allow and come into this space of understanding how to work with your subconscious mind. So I hope that helps, and I'll send you some links for some further resources. I will be hosting a free masterclass on how to get your health on track, and we'll go into deeper topics around how to actually eat better, how to make food delicious, and how to overcome some of the self-sabotaging behaviors that come with resistance. All right, we'll see you next time. Thanks very much.